What's up, guys? It's Benny. Pride Month has gotten started off with a bang for the Democrat Party. Every American will have this image burned into their minds as they consider the horrors visited upon our nation by libs who insist on suicidal and foreign ideologies flooding our country and destroying this place. This is a criminal alien from Egypt who used a Molotov cocktail and a flamethrower to attack innocent Americans who were practicing their free speech rights, all under the watchful eye of the trans flag. Got it? This is in Boulder, Colorado. The media tried to cover up immediately by calling it a white male terrorist. Got it? Yeah, not even they can cover this one up. This individual who had just murdered multiple people who were protesting in favor of Israel. His name is Mohammed Sabri Soliman. He's 42. He's in the country illegally. He's an Egyptian national who was allowed to enter the country illegally during the Biden administration and overstay his visa, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Of course, he's a terrorist. He should have never been allowed in our country. Now he's using a flamethrower and a Molotov cocktail while screaming "Free Palestine" to try and kill Americans. Here's the kind of person, immigrant, cultural enricher that the Biden administration was so eager to force onto this country and into your community by the tens of millions.
We're here, brother. We're here. We can't do nothing about that. We can't do nothing.
We can!
Not here.
You have to end Zionist!
Great guy. You can see here as he yells incoherently after burning people alive, after burning Americans alive, with flames still in the grass. The grass is still on fire around him. You see the charred and torched remains of his
Well, we can't do it when he's got Molotov cocktails on.
flamethrower set up here.
Yeah, he's got right here. His Molotov right there.
2 flammable bottles of what I assume to be kerosene gasoline.
Get back, Mom.
Yeah, so this has been confirmed now multiple times through DHS that this wonderful dreamer, according to the Biden administration, it was in Boulder, Colorado, illegally, overstayed his visa twice. The Biden administration gave him a work authorization, rubber stamped him to stay in the country. Boulder terror attack determined to be Egyptian man in the U.S. illegally. Got it? An Egyptian man who came to the country illegally and overstayed his visa multiple times has been charged with a gruesome terror attack that left 8 people injured in Boulder, Colorado. Mohammed Soliman was arrested at the scene after he allegedly set his victims on fire as they peacefully rallied on behalf of Israeli hostages being held in Gaza. Soliman was heard yelling "Free Palestine" and other anti-Israel slogans, and then attacked the victims ranging from 52 to 88. What a piece of human garbage. Online records show Soliman had been booked into the Boulder County Jail on multiple felony charges, including 1 count of explosives and incendiary devices used during a felony and 2 counts of first-degree murder. The circumstances surrounding the murder charges are unclear since authorities have not announced whether the victims have succumbed to their injuries. Soliman is being held on a $10 million bond. Will probably be let out of jail by a Democrat judge. Shocking violence occurred at 1:26 local time. Boulder police told the county courthouse that there were reports of a man who had a weapon and was setting people on fire. Got it? Cultural enrichment right here. This is your Democrat cultural enrichment. This is a perfect snapshot of what the Democrat Party stands for. Criminal alien Muslim terrorists burning innocent Americans alive for their free speech under a transgender flag. The Democrat district judge will block his deportation and will order the Trump administration to release him back onto the streets, probably into a Jewish neighborhood, right? That's what a Democrat district judge will probably order him relocated to synagogue somewhere, right? It's suicidal, as I've said. It's suicidal. This ideology is suicidal. The monster that burned children alive in Boulder, Colorado today, he's a Muslim. His name is Mohammed Soliman. Islam is to society what cancer is to the body. Genocidal. Nothing to see here, just a terrorist setting peaceful people on fire for marching in support of Israeli hostages. But hey, Boulder courthouse has a gay pride flag, so it's all good. Got it? Yeah. FBI has confirmed the attacker in Boulder yelled "Free Palestine," used a flamethrower and Molotov cocktails to attack elderly demonstrators. He shouldn't even be in this country. Ramp up mass deportations now. Here's what he did.
Who was on the ground bleeding out. Oh my gosh, sorry. And then there are two other women whose calves were burned from the fire. And so I just ran over to stay with them and make sure that they didn't like lose too much blood from their legs.
And there was a woman that was burning on the ground. And then we noticed two other people that had also been affected by the burns on their legs. And this man was shirtless and was yelling with some kind of accent and was threatening to burn people.
Yeah, he was shirtless. He had an accent. That's because he doesn't belong here. He's a criminal alien led in by Joe Biden's open border. He committed an act of terrorism. Democrats voted for this. Democrats voted for this. This is what Democrats created. Here he is holding up seems to be two cans of incendiary liquid. A terror attack was committed in Boulder, Colorado by an illegal alien. He was granted a tourist visa by the Biden administration, then a legally overstated visa. In response, the Biden administration gave him a work permit. Suicidal migration must be fully reversed, says Stephen Miller. Correct. Fake news is lying, saying he's a white male. He's an illegal alien. He yelled "Free Palestine" before using a flamethrower. Deport every criminal alien right now. Yeah, this has been confirmed through multiple official channels, and the FBI perfectly illustrates the failures of the Democrat Party. The Boulder attacker was an illegal alien from Egypt who came in under Biden and the building with a trans flag run by Democrats. Supporting terrorists and promoting child sex changes is their full platform now. That's right. That is the full purpose of the Democrat Party, to promote child sex changes and terrorism and criminal open borders until your country is no more. The terrorist was an illegal alien. I don't care exactly what the response will be, but the Trump is about to go scorched earth. He's just got the optics to drop the hammer on immigration. How long before the left-wing media starts defending the terrorists? Well, they already have. They already tried to blame like white males on this. Yeah. This is why we need mass deportations. He should not be here. Exactly. And the longer you let this cancer fester, the worse things are going to get. There's going to be terrible, terrible attacks in this country. I don't want that. I want peace in my country for everyone. But you cannot have situations like this where people who are not from here and who are here as enemy combatants, technically, right, are allowed to just remain. It's a powder keg. Things are going to go bad. The Colorado police are refusing to call the Boulder attack a terrorism. The FBI already labeled it an act of terror, but cucked Colorado authorities are not doing it. Yeah. This is the pro-Palestinian movement is not a protest movement, it is a terror movement. Here he is getting arrested, treating him quite gingerly. Kash Patel saying that the FBI is working on it. Dan Bongino saying the exact same thing. 6 people are in the hospital after he set them on fire. Some of them are 88 years old. Goodness gracious. That's awful. Bongino saying you cannot hide. Anybody who helped this attack, you're cooked. And here's Fox News again confirming that this is a criminal alien who was allowed in and welcomed in by the Biden administration. Everybody jumping in on this. The pride flag behind the Boulder attacker promotes division, hate, and violence. Disproportionate crimes are perpetrated by those who brandish this flag. Biden let the effing terrorist overstay his visa. Instead of sending Muhammad home, he let him stay for work. Every American should be fuming right now. People got set on fire because of this. How many more are here just like him? Well, we know that there are thousands let in on the terrorist watch list. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we've been going off on this issue for such a long time. There's some things that you're so happy to be right about, some things that it's sad that you're right about, but we're right nonetheless. We've been going off on this issue for years on this channel. You cannot have a secure country or a functional society without a secure border and without knowing that the people that are here in this country are here for peaceful reasons and here to be part of our culture and not to destroy. our culture and kill our culture, metaphorically and literally. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this issue is so important. Could have been your grandmother, could have been your mom, could have been your sister, could have been your children, could have been anyone standing there at that Boulder courthouse. Pray for the victims, and please make sure that we clean up this mess. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.